Hey, what's up? It's Kamri Jones, and you're watching V1BE interview series.
What's good, everybody? This is the V1BE interview series presented to you by Vibes by Us. I go by Spence. As always, I'm with the beautiful Markia. And today, with us, we have in the building Miss Kamri Jones. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
How you feeling today? You good?
I'm good.
Good,
It's been a
good.
chilling day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ugly weather, but
Yeah.
we're going to get
That's
through
why
it,
I've been
man.
chilling.
We're going to get through it.
Welcome to 2020, to the new decade.
Yeah.
You have any New Year's resolutions?
I mean, honestly, I haven't really thought about resolutions. I guess I've thought about goals and hopes. I mean,
Share some of those with us.
yeah, for starters, I'm linked up with a group called 1122 this time last year. And, I guess December of 2019. And over the last year, we've been working really hard on a whole, what was supposed to be an album, but I think it's going to be more of an extended EP. And so I guess that's just kind of my resolution to really get that out there and make something out of this music career that I've been pursuing for so long. And my husband and I are expecting in April.
Oh
so
my God.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, that's
Wow.
huge.
So
That's
I
huge.
definitely want to make sure that, he and our resolution is to just be pretty much like bomb ass parents as
Absolutely.
possible,
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and just, can I cuss?
Yeah,
Do your thing.
absolutely.
Do your thing. You good. You good.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. Like, nothing too crazy. I don't really have expectations like that. I just know what I want.
Wow, that's a blessing. That's good.
Thank
is,
you.
it is.
I appreciate that.
And you're going hard. So where did your passion for music come from in the first place?
Well, when I was probably 12 or 13, I joined the church choir. I grew up in church. I'm a Baptist, so you already know
Yes,
what
Right.
what that's like. So,
Lovely.
and then, I don't know, I just loved music. I always wanted the lead in the choir. I wanted the solo. And one year, my great-grandparents got me a guitar.
Okay.
So I started teaching myself how to play and started writing my own songs. I had a book of poems that I turned into songs. And from there, pretty much, like, I found support, I found closure in a lot of things. And it just, I thought I was good at it at the time. So I was like, I want to keep doing this. And I've been doing that for 11 years. So I've been writing songs and making music like pretty much my whole life, and it brings me joy and happiness. So I mean, there's no negativity, nothing negative out of it. So it's like, why not keep
Yeah, I
doing
feel
it? You
that
know.
for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
So are you enjoying more so the writing and making the songs process, or are you a performer as well?
I really enjoy writing. I write very metaphorically. Like I said, like the poems that I first started writing, I would turn into songs. So a lot of my songs just kind of naturally come out that way. And I mean, that to me is what really like makes me feel like I'm releasing, but I don't know, like I love performing. There's something about when I hear my voice through the speaker and I'm performing like with the mic or whatever.
Energy
Sometimes,
boost.
sometimes it's like, ooh, that's what you sound like?
Yeah.
Okay, you
Gotta
know?
pat yourself on the back
Right.
a little.
And because my confidence really wasn't that great. Years ago, it took a lot to like push me to believe in myself. And now where I'm actually there where I need to be, that, I don't know, the performing part, like that might be my favorite part. That might be what I really enjoy the most. I don't know. The bigger the crowd, the better.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, the bigger the crowd,
It is
the better.
good though that you also love the writing aspect as well, you know, because I feel like when you're following your passion, it's important to make sure you fall in love with every step of it, every step of the process, you know.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's huge. That's
Yeah.
huge, seriously. So what can be expected coming from you and your group upcoming?
Well, I mean, like I said, we've been working on this EP forever. We have a couple songs that are going to be treated more as singles. One is called Crave and one is called Wild Horse, which Wild Horse I wrote that song so long ago, and I brought it to them, and they put a production together. I already had the lyrics, and that was our very first time meeting.
And it was like magic.
Yeah, so we
Wow.
knew from there, like, this is gonna work out, this is gonna be good, and it's been solid over the last year. So we were supposed to kind of have more of a early plan for all of this stuff. Then, you know, I got pregnant.
Yeah.
So it doesn't stop anything. It just, you know, we rearranged the schedule.
Right.
And so the first two, I don't know which song will come out first, but those will be the two songs that we release before we release the project.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm not trying to, like, you know, gas myself, but it's like the best project that I've ever done.
Wow.
It's the best, like, group and collection of music that I've ever created, and I think that we kind of bring out the best in each other.
Okay,
And I mean, I expect a lot. I mean,
that's good. Go ahead, gas yourself. It's cool. It's cool. You gotta
I
do
do
it. Pat
expect
yourself on the
a
back.
lot
man.
to come from it.
Seriously.
Well, we're
Always.
excited to see how that turns out, and
Yeah,
am
singles
too.
coming
I am
up, the
too.
project coming up. I want to see what it's talking about.
Oh
too.
yeah, it'll be nice. It's very I like to write originally from, like, an indie R&B standpoint, and then once I actually, like, hear the music that I feel like will go with it, it's like it's a little pop-ish, you know. So there, with the project, you have the pop sound, you have the eclectic kind of, like, I don't know, kind of like a Banks sound. You have the kind of like LMA type. I don't know. It's a range of sounds, and their production is just, you know, and I don't know. I'm just excited. Definitely can't wait for that.
So, are there any obstacles you would say you faced thus far in your career?
yeah, and you're pregnant now, so
Yeah, well, before, you know, I even moved to Atlanta and started working with these guys, I lived in Philly, and I was kind of doing everything on my own. Finding producers hitting me up. I was, like, managing myself. I was in the studio, like, booking my own time, and everything was coming out of pocket. Like, I never really had a group. And so the biggest obstacle thus far is being a woman in the industry. So when you're a woman and you're an independent woman and you're working solo, and I mean, this isn't like, I'm not even trying to aid the stereotype, but it's, you know, people trying to get over on you, taking advantage of you. They don't believe in you. Your voice is not as heard. People don't really want you to have control over your own stuff, body, product, you know, your own work. And, you know, that I was young during that time. So
Right.
a lot of it was just kind of going over my head. But now that I'm here, and, you know, I have to thank my husband, though, because, like, a lot of my growth has come from him, and a lot of things that I wouldn't have paid attention to then, I pay attention to now
Okay.
because of what he's, you know, helped me see.
Good,
And,
good.
you know, I feel like a lot of women would be able to agree that it's kind of, I mean, you can't dodge that. You know, it's just, that's just how the world
Yeah,
is.
and I think the young ladies coming up that want to follow in your footsteps, it's important that they see and hear this, you know, before
Right,
they can
yeah.
get their minds right before they enter the industry. Just already
Absolutely.
know what you're about to
I tell
face.
them.
Seriously.
No, yeah, I have conversations, even just with people outside of music, no matter, you know, what your craft is. Like, I have a lot of younger cousins, friends, all my girls in my group, like, we're all doing something that's creative or artsy or whatever, and it's a conversation that has to be had,
Definitely.
you know. So that's definitely like the biggest obstacle.
Okay, would
Yeah.
you say there are any like major differences between the music scene down here and up in Philly?
Definitely. Yeah,
What's
definitely.
Yeah, let's
What's the
elaborate.
biggest difference?
I feel like, so down here, I love the music down here because there's opportunity for every genre. So,
Okay.
yeah, the rap scene is just as hyped up here as it is in Philly. But like in Philly, you're not gonna have, the opportunities are limited to go listen to like a soulful artist
Okay.
or to work with a soulful artist. I think that's why it was so hard for me to really get somewhere up there. Everybody's jumping on this new wave of rap music, but down here, you know, there's rap, there's indie, there's soul, there's R&B, hell, there's even country. I mean, I'm very appreciative of that. But Philly is pretty much like a one lane. And I'm not, anybody from Philly that's watching this, like, I'm not throwing shots.
Disclaimer.
But y'all can agree, like, it's pretty much a one laner, and it's like right now they have so many not R&B, but rap artists coming out of Philly and Jersey,
Yeah,
producers
definitely,
and stuff. And I'm not gonna say any names, but like, you know who you are, and like, it's big up there. Like, that's what they're, you know, rocking off of right now. So that would be like the biggest difference that I can think of. But
The diverse music culture.
yeah, it's not. I think back in the day, though, it used to be a lot more diverse. I used to perform at this place called World Cafe when I lived there. And a lot of people come up there with a guitar, but some, like, you would have people, like, give the DJ guy, like, it's a rap, like, play this track, and then just rap over. You would, like, have him rapping, and then next up somebody playing some Tim McGraw, and then here I come with some Corinne Bailey Rae, and that, when I first moved there, that was pretty cool, but I don't know, that was very short-lived.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, so it sounds like your environment it plays big on your inspiration. So tell us a little bit about your environment, how it inspires you, or what other inspiration you take from for your music.
Okay, so my environment now, when you say environment, I think of like my personal life, I guess. And, you know, I've experienced a lot more than when I was like 16, 17, you know, making music. And, you know, I'm inspired more by, I think, like, I want to say it's my confidence that I have now. I'm inspired by the faith that I have in myself. So it just keeps me keeps me like striving to keep writing music and to keep going. You know, that's not to say that I don't like play a song when I come home for my husband, like, oh, what do you think? Like,
Yeah.
you know, but like, if I don't like something, I don't like something. I'm vocal about it. You know, when you have that confidence in yourself, it makes making music a lot easier.
Right.
But my environment when I was younger, you know, I was a little more timid. I didn't really have that much faith in myself. So, and you could see that in my music. You could tell it was a little bit immature, but it was smart, you know. But yeah, like my inspo is just how far I've come, and I just keep going with it. And you know, I might have a love song, and you know, I wrote it like 7 years ago, but it was kind of good if I go back through my notes and I see, like, I never did anything with this. now where I'm at, I can add some like intellectual stuff to it, something to make
Tweak
it
it a little bit,
spicier.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when I give it to the guys, and it's like boom, like that. Wild Horse is literally that.
Okay.
So, yeah, like I'm very grateful for my situation now because it helps me.
So,
yeah.
along your journey, have you always been able to just focus solely on your music and put 110% into that, or have you had to like hold down a 9 to 5, work 2 to 3 jobs at times just to make this thing work? Like,
Yeah.
Because you
let
said
the
you were
people know about that.
independent.
I don't think there's ever been one time when I was just day in, day out music. When I was like an adult living in Philly trying to get this music thing popping by myself, I did work. It wasn't a 9 to 5, but I mean, I was bartending, you know.
Okay.
Cause, shoot, like, I'm sorry, you just couldn't catch me at like Walmart or Target or anything. Like, at that time, it wasn't gonna work out.
Everything ain't for everybody.
No, it just wasn't gonna work out. So I needed something to support my music career. And then like moving down here, you know, I was still in the nightlife and stuff trying to work, but then my man was just like, you don't have to do that. Like,
Hey.
so
That's
Yeah,
God.
good job.
but
Good job, man. Hubby, you a great man for what I heard so far. I'm proud of you. We need more men like
he
you.
is great. But I went back to school, so I do that online.
Okay.
And I actually have another semester, and then I can be done with that. But I can't, like, I don't know, like, I complain about having a lot of things to do, but I can't sit still at the same time. So it's like, if I'm not, like, I got to be doing something. So yeah, but the music stuff takes up a lot of time, because when you're not working, you're working.
Right, I can imagine.
You know, so.
I can imagine for sure.
But people that don't have to have a 9 to 5 or don't have to do anything to get by and they're pursuing music, I don't know what you're doing, but kudos and props to you, because it's hard.
Yeah.
It is.
It's what they call it, a struggling artist. That was literally.
Definitely. What are you studying? If you don't mind asking?
Well, it was business marketing.
Okay.
I just changed it to interior design.
Ooh.
Yes.
So you plan on venturing there sometime soon?
Yeah, like if I'm not, there's a lot of things that I want to do before I'm dead and gone.
Absolutely.
So if I'm not making music, or if I'm not being, you know, like a wife or a dog mom or a daughter or whatever, you know, you do day to day.
Right.
Literally taking pictures in our house, like, this would be cute here. We should get wall art for here. And I'm doing stuff like that all the time. And then, you know, on Instagram, I'm scrolling, looking at like inspo and stuff of like interior design pieces and stuff. And I'm like, I think that's what I'd rather do. I don't really want to do fashion merchandising or business marketing. Like, you know, I don't want that to be my backup plan A. So, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what advice would you give people or anyone, like a creative trying to build their brand and build their career up? And I see you turned up your confidence as well, you know, so people just getting through that in general, like with all the struggles of, you know, trying to get through a job and putting their energy into that as well.
It's just like, you just have to believe in yourself. Honestly, like, I don't know, like, there was a point in time when I thought like, this is just not gonna work. I was like, it's just not. I mean, my family, it took a while for a part of my family to really believe in me. But you know, when you're against the odds, you just have to be the one person or the one thing that kind of believes in yourself. And you know, if you don't know what that means or what it takes to do that, you need to sit down and write down like goals. I have to write everything down.
Yeah.
And if I don't, then it's like a thought that can be skipped over.
Absolutely.
You
You can
know,
lose a
so-
great idea
You find
that
yourself
way.
more productive when you write things down.
Right. So
Definitely.
once you see it, you're able to do it and then mark it off.
Yeah.
But you know, you definitely have to have faith in yourself. And because without that, like, there's no confidence. And like I said, without the confidence, people are gonna run over you.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not gonna make it. So That's the most important thing to me. But also surround yourself around people who are going to pour into you what you're pouring into them, or what you like what you want people to believe in you. Be around those people, because
Absolutely.
like I'm one to tell you, like your circle will hold you back. People are haters, they're jealous, they have ulterior motives, and like sometimes you don't see it on the cover, but like I don't whatever
Beneath the surface, they plotting.
yeah, like
Yeah.
you have to be very cautious
real.
of who you keep in your personal circle.
Mm-hmm.
If you realize that like one person in your circle is doing this and this, and you're trying to do this and this as well, but like you'll realize you're not receiving from them what they've been receiving from you. You have to pay attention to that, and that's when you got to nick people. Like people are here for a season or a reason, and
I can say that.
and that's life.
That's life. So,
Life.
Ms. Kamri, what would you say is your overall goal as an artist? We were talking about goals earlier. What would you say is your overall?
My goal as an artist.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh gosh.
As a creative,
Mm-hmm. Dig deep.
interior design, everything.
I mean, my goal as an artist alone is just, I don't know. I just want to inspire people that can relate to me. Come from where I come from. My upbringing is not the most beautiful thing, but within the lyrics, just listen to my music and hear what I'm saying when I'm not singing, what I'm just saying, and understand that there's a message that I'm just here to inspire. I really I'm a big activist. Like I want the world to be a better place. I'm not here to make sex records. I'm here to make music that's going to be it's going to change people's mindsets, change the world.
Music with substance.
Yeah, and not every single song is gonna be like that, but like as an artist, like everything that I stand for, I want people to see, hope and faith, and like I said, inspiration, and not just like a sex symbol.
Yes.
I definitely just want to add value to the world. I'm not trying to be big like the A-list artists at all. I just want to make sure that what I'm known for and what I'm remembered as an artist is everything that I had hoped for.
Okay.
So
Well, I just want to say I appreciate that for you as an artist,
Oh,
because
thank you, yeah.
that's bold and a good goal to have as an artist, rather than striving for the fame.
yeah, you'll
because-
fail.
Exactly.
will.
Sometimes you can fail. Yeah.
Most times.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah,
if you're
yeah,
not
we
doing
being
it
real.
for a greater
right
purpose,
reason.
most times it's not going to work out. So I
Mhm.
appreciate you for
Yeah, that's
saying that.
beautiful.
So what other places or things do you go to get in your vibe?
Before I got pregnant, like a shot of tequila,
Okay.
might hit the pen. And I'm allowed to say that because I'm an adult. Okay. So, Mom, whoever's watching this, if you watch it, I can say that I'm grown. But, yeah, I mean, that's what it used to be. And I'm so glad that I found out that I don't need that stuff.
Oh,
Now it's just kind of, it's so weird. Like, sometimes I can be in the car and, like, music will be playing on the radio and I'll just hear something in my head, like lyrics or a beat, a melody, something. I record it or I write it down. I like do that, and I can have things in the background or whatever. I don't really need a vibe, but most case scenario, it's like I got to go in the room, close the door, and tap
Yeah, it's
in.
on, yeah.
I tell you what though. What song? There's a song on the project, because I procrastinate with everything. That's really bad. But I had to go to the studio, and the guys had already told me, like, we need to just have more records like written out. We need to do this. We need to do this. And I'm like, because I was so against getting a songwriter to help me, but I'm like, all right, whatever. But it was this day, I was like, no, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to have something done. And it was, 45 minutes, maybe an hour before the session started. And I just went in the room, and I turned the beat on, and I wrote the whole song. And I went there and I played it for them, and I can't remember which one it was. I think I don't want to say the name because I'm supposed to be very limited with the information from this project.
Oh,
But,
Keep it top secret.
But it was, I think it was, I remember what it was, and it's a nice song. So sometimes like my vibe has to be focused and like no distractions. Sometimes I just get it done, or sometimes it just comes to me. And then lastly, like I'll have dreams, and I'll wake up and I'll be singing a song, and I'm like, what song is that? You know, I've never heard that before, and it's something that I just in my sleep. I swear to you, like that happens. It's so strange, and that can be inspiration for a song. And, you know, it's crazy when that's how you know it's meant to be.
Right. I like it. I loved
too.
it actually.
All right, Miss Kamri. So before you get up out of here, we got a little bit of trivia for you, okay? So the way this works, Markia and I are gonna go back and forth. We're gonna give you some song lyrics. You give us the artist.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna give you a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let's hope you get this right. All right.
You got this. Okay.
got
I'm
this.
already embarrassed.
All right, let's see what we got. I'm trying to hook my waves up. I'm trying to pull my grades up to get them saddle lace ups. Uh-oh.
She don't
Is
know that
that,
one.
That's that nervous laugh.
Is that
That's that I don't know the answer laugh.
is that Andre 3000?
Oh, look, let me shut up.
Ooh.
Is
You,
it?
correct.
Shut me
You got
up.
that
He's
right.
the
You
only
know
one
the
I
song?
can hear saying that line.
You know the song?
No, I
yeah,
don't.
she got
It just
she got the
sound like
artist though.
him.
Yeah, all right. We'll give you that one. You got the artist. That's
Okay.
16 by Andre 3000.
16,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Shoot, now I'm nervous.
Right.
Dang,
That was
for real.
good. Okay. All right, so my turn. Okay. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Take a top shift. Call my girls and put them all up on a spaceship.
Is that? Oh God, I feel like I've actually heard that line, and I want to say it's either Erica or Beyonce. It's neither one.
Give me the ball.
Say it.
Give me the ball. Take a top shift. Excuse me. Call my girls and put all on a spaceship.
Is it Erica? No. Neither one.
Uh-oh.
Is it Beyonce? It's Beyonce.
It's Beyonce.
Okay.
Because Erica
Like,
would be,
gotta get
she's
it.
a spaceshipy type person, but the give me the ball, I feel like I've heard that from Beyonce. What song is that?
Ape shit.
They probably knew that one.
Okay.
Shit.
Okay.
My Beyonce
Wow. I'm
Queen
surprised.
B. Woo. This next one is tough. Okay.
Who chose these lines? Both of y'all chose these
The
lines?
executive producers.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So next, you ready? All right. Everything you did has already been done. I know all the tricks from bricks to Kingston.
Say it again.
Everything you did has already been done. I know all the tricks from bricks to Kingston.
Hold on.
It sounds pretty gangster, but
But yeah,
bring it
you
back.
know,
Just think.
Well, okay, I'm gonna say Andre because I can't think of the other
Artist, it could
artist that it could be. I just don't know the song, but the way you're saying it, I'm like, I've heard that before. It's not.
I'm
that.
gonna say it's not that. I'm sorry, it's not that.
Who else?
Good
did
job.
Who else?
That's actually Lauryn Hill. Lost Ones by Lauryn Hill.
Don't watch this, Lauren.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, I like her a lot.
Oh,
Okay.
it's okay.
All good.
All right, so this next one, I think you got it. Okay.
Okay.
So just breathe, relax. Let's get it. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space with the air. Like I don't care, baby. By the way.
When you said "by the way," though, it kind of threw me off.
Because
Oh, is that? Oh, cause I said Pharrell. Pharrell.
Yeah.
Good
okay.
job.
Do you know the song?
Say it again. How they really?
With the air, like I don't care, baby. By the way.
Happy.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Wow.
When you said by the way,
She's
that's
good.
that's what threw me off.
That's crazy.
Baby, by the way. Yeah.
So what are we so far? 3-1, 2 for 2.
I mean,
I'm not keeping up, and I
me
hope.
either. It ain't even.
yeah,
been a
no,
minute. I can't even.
she's gotten 4 out of 5 so far,
2 for 2,
or
Two
3
for
out of
two?
5.
2 for, okay.
4, 2 for 4, 2 for 4.
We can't do
my
math.
gosh,
One-
I'm
one of those.
failing. That's a 50%.
4 for 4. All right. So last one right here.
Okay.
All right. Don't you know that the devil is a liar? They rather see me down, put my soul in the fire.
John Legend.
Yes.
Sing it,
Good job.
Deb.
What
sing
song
it.
is
Hey.
that?
Vocals not on point, but she got it right. I did it.
That's a collab song.
It is a
There's other
collab
people on
song.
that song.
The late great Nip Hussle.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
Yes.
Rest in peace.
I was like, I can't think.
That's
Dang,
high,
that was
yeah.
too new for me to
It was the
not
vocals,
know.
wasn't it? Ooh,
It was. It really was.
Yeah.
Terrible.
The
Okay.
melody
vocals.
straight.
All of that.
We're gonna
Hey.
leave the singing to Kamri.
Yeah, we're gonna leave the singing.
Okay.
Anyway.
I ain't judging. I'm not at all.
No, it's all good. You did good though, for real. You did better than a
Thanks.
lot of people that have come through and sat at this table. So
Did
before we get up
better.
out of
What
here,
it
you
did.
want to give any shout outs, throw your IG, Twitter, whatever in there? Let the folks
Yes.
know.
Okay. I want to shout out to my man. He actually has a clothing brand called Wild Things Brand.
Oh yeah, throw that
Brand
tag in
man.
there.
It's actually fire. I'm not just biased. I mean that. We have a store in Japan and everything.
Ooh.
And I want to shout out to 1122. That's DC and Alex Wolf. And
Squad.
always shout out my mama. But you can follow me on Instagram, Kamri Jones _ It's KAMRIJONES _. I'm on Twitter. I don't really post much on there. I retweet things about the government. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The important stuff is on IG. So, yeah.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful Kamri Jones, we thank you for stopping
Thank you
by.
so
We
much,
know
and
you're a
congrats
busy woman.
again.
Oh yes,
Appreciate
congrats.
it.
Cannot
congrats.
wait.
Seriously, yes. But we know you're a busy woman. Got to get up out of here. Got things to do. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the One Vibe interview series presented to you by Vibes by Us. Again, I go by Spence, as always, with the beautiful Markia Janae, and we'll see you when we see you.
See you guys later. Bye.
Now they want